very broad shoulders this year. A number of times you've come out to face me and my colleagues, and there has been criticism after results like this. Once again, the criticism will come. Questions will be asked about players' commitment, whether you run enough, whether you want it enough. Is that warranted at times, or is it unfair, Bruno?
No, it's the opinion of other people. I can't make people have all the same opinion about me, about my players, about my team. And that's it. And I'm not obviously we're not stupid. We know the position we are. It's easy to criticize because this club has never been like this. Has never suffered in the last years the way we've been suffering this season. And then it's normal. You need to be aware that you play for Manchester United. You know the criticism will be there. You're gonna get some credit when you do good things. So just you need to find the balance of the way to take it.
You've made it clear that it's huge on Thursday night, but how huge in terms of Manchester United's history looking forward? How big is Thursday now for you all?
No, Thursday is big to get into the semi-final. That's why it's big. It's big because we're going to play at home. We're going to play in front of our fans. And being in the position we are, they're being so supportive of us today. Again, end of the game, they were all there waiting for us to try to cheer us up, to try to make understand that they will be there for us on Thursday. And I'm pretty sure they will be there. They've been there all season through all bad moments. And it's time for us to understand that we need to give something back. And the Europa League, it's a chance now to get into the semi-final. This team will put everything out as we always do. Even if the results are not always in our side, we always do. It could be that people think in different way, but we always try. I've seen my teammates. I know sometimes you even see myself frustrated on the pitch and everything. But I get frustrated because I know we are much better than we actually being. And I think my teammates, I only get frustrated with them because I know how good they are. I know how good they can be. I know how much they can do. And I know how tough it is to represent this club. And it's difficult for everyone when you are in these kind of positions because they want so much to give to the club. They want so much to win with this club because they know how much they will be remembered if they win something with this club. So going forward, we play Thursday. We're going to do it together with our fans. We're going to create a big atmosphere in our stadium. We need to be on the front foot. We need to give everything we have because we want to be in the semi-final.
Very quickly and finally, and you've spoken very well there, you know your teammates in there better than anybody. You know them professionally, you know them personally. Do you believe that amongst that group you have the ability to bounce back from something like this and still salvage something for Manchester United? Do you believe there's the character within there?
I don't need to believe. I need to see what we've done in the past. And in tough moments, we have come out and doing great performance against great teams, against the biggest clubs this season. If you look at our results against the biggest clubs, probably where we play our best football in decisive games where everyone is watching. And this is going to be the one against Lyon, big team in France, big team with a lot of history in the European competitions. But we are Man United, so we have to step up. We have to do everything we can to win the game, and I'm pretty sure that my teammates and myself, together with all the staff, together with all the fans and the club, will be together to win that game.
Bruno, I think you've just demonstrated why you're the captain. Well done, thank you
very much.
Thank you.
Great area of the pitch, and you were impressed with Newcastle, and we'll come to that, and we'll show the goals in a moment. Eriksen, you're right, he's at the end of his career. What about £50 million on Manuel Ugarte? Where are you with that?
I don't see it. I see a player that's just a very average player passing the ball backwards and sideways all the time. And for me, you have to be a lot more than that for that price. But without just digging out individuals, as a team collectively, they've allowed Newcastle to do what they want on a football pitch. They've allowed it, and like I say, that can happen here. But for Man United fans looking at that on a TV or in the stands, if you're letting them do that and not getting a hand on him, there's got to be something more to that from a football club as big as Man United. And I sit there next to these two and I'm going, someone do something, go and kick someone, go and look like you care, go and look like you're not going to allow it to happen. I didn't see it.
Very difficult to do as well, all of that, when you're really struggling in centre forward positions. And I've said it before that I feel sorry for Højlund. Xerxes not a centre forward because constantly when the ball's going up there, they're not strong enough or perhaps even good enough to actually hold the ball, and then at least you've got some sort of platform to build on. If you've got someone to hold the ball up, and then players can run off. But I think that's one of the bigger problems of Man United is the recruitment. They are where they are. It's a very difficult position, and it's going to be a long road until they get anywhere near where they want to do. And that wasn't.
It was a night to forget for Manchester United as Newcastle United tore through them with a ruthless 4-1 demolition at St James Park. The Red Devils looked lost, lifeless, and completely outplayed from the first whistle to the last. This wasn't just a defeat, it was a public humiliation. As goals ran in from the Magpies, cameras caught a particularly frustrated Ruben Amorim watching from the stands. The Sporting CP boss, heavily linked with a move to Old Trafford in the summer, looked visibly stunned by what he witnessed. If this was his scouting mission, it's safe to say he saw the full scale of the rebuilding job ahead. Back in the Sky Sports studio, legends Gary Neville and Roy Keane didn't mince their words. Neville labeled the performance disgraceful and rudderless, while Keane exploded in anger, blasting the players for lacking fight, leadership, and pride. Their reactions went viral within minutes, echoing the feelings of thousands of fans. So, what went wrong? From a leaky defense to a midfield with no bite, United looked broken. Ten Hag's tactics were questioned, senior players went missing, and the team seemed to crumble under the pressure. With the season slipping away and top four hopes fading, the question now looms large. Can Ruben Amorim really fix this mess? Fan reaction was immediate, and emotional chants of Glazers outtrended online again, while some called for a complete squad overhaul. The mood is dark around Old Trafford, and unless things turn fast, a major shakeup is inevitable. This isn't just about a single match, it's about an identity crisis at one of the world's biggest clubs. Whether Amorim is the man to lead United back to glory remains to be seen, but one thing is clear: something needs to change, and fast.